everybody, it's Dee Dee from Brown Girl Creating, and I'm here to do my November 2025 video for days 21 to 25. This challenge is being hosted by Meg Journals. I will link her channel below, and let's get started. So, as you can see, the journal is getting a little big, and we are on day 21. Now, day 21, the prompt was soft focus. Now, this is something I was like, for me, when I hear soft focus, I think of photography kind of vocabulary. So I didn't really know what to do. So I decided to do this, which is a soft focus on numbers using these are some numbers that I picked up at Temu that I really liked. And they kind of have sort of like this sepia stain to them. This card was in the box, and then I had some of these already. These are some little numbers that I received in a box with a lot of vintage things. This is some coffee stained paper that I had, and it matched the colors so well. And I thought this kind of made a soft focus because the letters are kind of blending into each other. So that's what I did for day 21, soft focus. Okay, next we had day 22, which is coffee stains. So what I did here was I had one paper that was fully coffee stained, and then I had a second one that's coffee stained. And what I did was I fussy cut the coffee stain, and then I glued it in here as a matching image, and it gives sort of like as if I had done it with a paintbrush. It just looks so interesting to me. And then I used just regular kind of off-white paper because it matched. And staining this particular paper was difficult because of its color. But yeah, I really like this. I think it's an interesting take on coffee stains. Because usually we want to just do the coffee stain like, you know, with the bottom of the mug. And I think this looks so much better. Okay, our next prompt was light and shadow. I didn't really do much for this one. I wasn't as inspired, but what I did was I just did this kind of cube, and I just, you know, gave some light and some dark areas. It almost looks like it's a cube that is soft and it's ready to melt. And that was the image I was going for. And I think it looks kind of cool. It's kind of like a, you know, a badly done perspective. But I really didn't care because I didn't want it to be perfect. I wanted it to look odd and weird. And it kind of does, but it still kind of looks cool. All right, so our next one was day 24, which is vintage vibes. Okay, so for vintage vibes, I did this collage, which has lots of aspects of vintage with a touch of modern. So we have the music sheet paper. We've got the brown paper from cardboard box. We've got this kind of silk paper. We have this old kind of vintage inspired washi tape. We've got tea bag. You know, we've got even the little, this is from a French receipt, this blue sheet. This is from some pound paper that I had a little kind of bit that was left over from an old project. This is my tea glued paper. So this is the paper where I mix dried tea with runny transparent glue, and I paint it onto the paper and I let it dry, and it gives this textured paper. And then this right here is actually not paper. It's made to look like paper or like leather, but it's some kind of material that's used to make accessories. And my daughter gave me a big swatch of that, and I absolutely love it. And this is the only modern touch, which is this strip right down the middle, which came out of one of my art magazines. And that's my vintage inspired collage. Okay, now last but not least, we have this last one right here, which is stitched border. Okay, so with this one, I did another collage, and it sits inside of the paper because I did not want it to go all the way out to the edge. I wanted it to come just inside of it. And this is my stitched border right here, and it's going right up to this little flower, giving just a little bit of character of stitching. I did not want to stitch the entire length of my collage. I think just stitching it here on the darkest area was the most effective, and I think it looks really, really good. So this is stitched border. So that is all we have for this video. My next video will be my last video of the month, which I hope to be coming with that on the 30th exactly, hopefully. This is like getting very, very interesting. I'm surprised that I've gotten this far because it's been a very difficult month with many things going on, and I've still managed to participate, and I'm really, really happy about that. So thanks so much for watching. Let's chat below in the comment section. Feel free to comment and like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.